website registration, seminars and advertising. We invested 50 lakh rupees. For data collection for steel manufacturing company, we have 50 lakh rupees. For technology, latest technology for soft skill, we have 50 lakh rupees. And creating a work group, special companies consists of 10 people in each work group, and there will be total 50 work group. It will be of 1 crore investment. Office establishment cost will be of 50 lakhs. Pay to the company for training is 6 crore, which will be of 5 years duration. And transportation cost, future plans and expenses for the future will be of 1 crore. So this is total 10 crore. For the feasibility and market research, this project is totally realistic and can be well implemented in the real world. Since there are 10 crore rupees, which is not a very big amount, so for now we cannot open a steel company, but using the limited resources, we are using the smaller and bigger steel companies and the poverty and unemployment in the rural areas, and we are taking them in under one roof.
The challenges that we will be facing is that the new technologies that are being incorporated are the Corex, Finex and Hismelt. That would be, we will be finding it very difficult to find the engineers which would train the people we will be bringing to them. The long-term viability of this is that India's unemployed population is increasing day by day, and so the need for the workers that will be coming to get the employment will never be decreasing, and the scarcity of workers will not be faced. And we are looking for 10 crores rupees, and we are looking that in next 10 years we'll be able to open up a small steel plant of ourselves.
For uniqueness, the manufacturing sector and the unemployability and poverty, both are very different background. We are taking this background and under one roof, and this is the unique part of our project. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Team B. Nice idea. Your topic is steel and iron manufacturing industries, and the basic and the most important thing is they are going to reduce the poverty. Really nice idea. I liked it. Team B, thanks a lot. So we are moving to Team C, and the participants Mr. Shubham Singh and Anurag Kashyap. Your time starts now.
Thank you, Ankit bhai, and good evening, my friends. The name of our project is Ummeed. Ummeed, empowering India, empowering people. A free India for Gandhi meant the flourishing of thousands of self-sufficient small communities who work themselves without hindering others. Gandhian economics focuses on the need for economic self-sufficiency at the village level. His policy of Sarvodaya call for ending poverty through improved agriculture and small-scale cottage industry in every village. Now, based on the idea of the father of nation, also a man with a vision, we planned the project of Ummeed, a quality-oriented cooperative. Basically, Ummeed is a centralized cottage industry under direct supervision of qualified members. The firm will have various number of cottage industry segments, especially in rural part of India. Now coming to the allocation part.
In India, 70% of population lives in rural parts, from which most of the people don't have basic necessities. Target labor force will be women, but we are not overlooking male prospects. We have decided to distribute the 10 crore grants as follows. For horticulture, 1.5 crores. For food items, 3.75 crores. For food beverages, 1 crores. For handicraft, 1 crores. For ancient paintings and traditional sculptures, 1 crore. For herbal beauty products and indigenous perfumes, 1 crore. 20 lakhs for insurance and 50 lakhs for marketing and advertising. Apart from that, depending upon different states, government have provision of subsidy ranging from 15% to 50% for small-scale industries. Now coming to feasibility part. These industries make effective use of local raw materials, which also promotes primary industries and agriculture. Small-scale industry does not require much capital and high technology. It is suited to the traditional economics era. Cottage and small-scale industries do not use much important material or equipment. When people are employed gainfully in villages, the migration of people from rural to urban areas will reduce. Now coming to uniqueness for our project, horticulture business is not explored much in our country. We are targeting to gain foreign exchange. Though we have cottage industries, the marketing and advertising of their product is not adequate for international market. We will cover up those negatives. Now coming to long-term viability of our project, the profit that will be generated by our project, we will be spending to expand our project. We will move towards sustainable growth of the people indirectly or directly. In 25 years, we believe that we will grow into one big global recognition force, and we will be brand that customer would trust, and we desire to reach every part of the country. Now coming to the challenges part.
Challenges part comprises traditionally women are not encouraged to work outside their homes. Cottage or small scale industry like food items like pickle chips, papas, etc. Also handicraft can be established in the houses and women can gainfully employed. These